Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Saglitch, aka Sag, and today I'm bringing you some Rust gameplay. This is going to be domination on the small map, and sorry for the intro, sorry for that little blurb, but I had to make this as dramatic as possible because this brings back such nostalgia and such memories from way back when. And let's talk about a little bit of Rust. Rust is a small map. It is from the first Call of Duty title it appeared on is from Modern Warfare 2. And some would say that Rust is kind of like the little sister of Shipment from the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I've had many of times on here. Brings back fond memories and brings back some memories I would like to forget about as well. This used to be the settle it all map, the 1v1, the crescendo of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 when you called out people, you called out your friends, you called out your enemies when you would randomly message board across lobbies. You said, hey, back out, pick me up, Rust, 1v1. And there would be people that would join in and watch the games. There would be people that would record the games way back, even way back when. And this is one of those maps that will have a soft spot in most Call of Duty players' hearts. And now seeing it brought back into the new Modern Warfare is nice as well. I have been playing the playlist, I believe it's the limited time playlist of the something fixated Rust, I don't know, whatever the map is or whatever the game mode is, where it's literally just Shipment and Rust. I've been loving on this. This small map allows you to prove something if you want to get some big kills. It makes you want to test things at work. There's such little lanes and such short lanes and such fast pace that if you're not good and if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get taken out. And you'll see these a couple of times where I have a pretty good setup on a couple of lanes, and out of nowhere I forget where people are spawning. And if you don't know where people are spawning, they are going to come in from behind and shoot you. I'm using the Holger, which is the free weapon from the Season 1 playlist. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm not sure if this is the kind of weapon that can be utilized most efficiently, but I do like the fact that I have stopping power with a lot of bullets, and this gun does offer a pretty good bit of damage with every shot. I typically send, and again, I don't know why I'm using the Javelin. The RPG, you will see in later gameplays of uploads later down the line that I went from the Javelin to the RPG. But I'm going for pretty decent sized kill streaks. I believe on this one I have the Cluster Strike, the VTOL, and the Chopper Gunner. And although, oh no, it was not the Chopper Gunner, it's the Gunship. And although I never do get the Gunship, I am able to hit the VTOL a couple of times. Now, position is everything. If you have a team that knows what they're doing and play well together, you can spawn trap the enemy team. Unfortunately, I do not have this. Rob and I have been playing a lot of 2v2s, and we've even hit the tournament, but that is for a later date. This is to talk about the nostalgia that Modern Warfare is bringing. Now, the first time I played Modern Warfare 2, I forget what year it was released, but I believe at the time I was around the age of 16 or 17. Now, at that time, I did not know exactly how to play the game specifically to my abilities. It has been a couple long and grueling years over the Call of Duty titles to allow me to get to the point where I am just above average at this point, without any assistance. And with that, I mean assistance as in zero medical, zero Adderall, zero anything that can help me achieve a little bit better abilities. Everything that I do, I play as is, and I own up to my misfortunes. So with this, position is everything. And because I am unfamiliar with my team, I have to constantly check my map. I have to constantly see where everybody's set up, because when you see where they are spawning in and your team spawning in, you can obviously half the map and just guess on which spawns the kids are coming into. Now, Shipment and Russ are notorious about setting up spawn traps, but higher ground gives you better position. And there are a couple peeks and tricks that people have out there to where you basically can't see them until it's too late. I don't like staying up and looking down and picking off my enemies. I like being in the action. And although I don't see anything wrong with that abilities, it's a different playstyle than mine, I feel that I do a lot more damage on the ground, running around, making sure I'm part of the action and getting my kills in. Because as you guys can see, strategic and just basic, non-focused, like aggressive plays, and sometimes it can be too aggressive, but if you don't play to the perfect strategy, you will get killed. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect player, nor do I ever claim that or even come close to that. But my goodness, this thing is about a nightmare and a half for certain kids. I don't know the average age of the players that play nowadays. I mean, obviously, I'm on the latter side of the older group age, but I know people who are a lot older than I am that play this at a good rate. My issue is, when I was a child, and when I say child as in teenager, when I was a kid first playing Modern Warfare 2 on the first time playing Rust, and many times playing Rust, we didn't play like the kids do nowadays. And I have no problem with them hanging out in a little area, being strategic about certain things. But the fact is that this is camp central on this game, and nothing wrong with having a couple of campers, and I get it. You guys want to bring your KD up. You want to see, hey, look at this. I got 1 point whatever KD. I got 2 point whatever KD. The fact of the matter is, if you're good and you run and gun, people are going to respect you more. I don't care about KDs. When I was in a clan, I didn't care about KD. I knew what I brought to the table. I knew what my friends brought to the table. I knew what everyone on my team brought to the table. And where I was worried is about that win-loss ratio. And my win-loss ratio since playing this game has always been a 1 point something. Now, my KD is slowly climbing back up because I start slow and then start hitting my streak. And once I hit my streak, I start getting a lot of kills. And once I get a lot of kills, I start bringing up my KD. Again, for me, it's a lot easier to bring up a KD than it is to bring up a win-loss ratio. And if you're not here to play to win, what are you even here for? It's great to have a couple of videos where you can go in, you can dominate, and you can get all these pub stomping things with 100 plus kills, 60 plus kills, 80 plus kills, whatever it is that you're looking for. It's great to go after challenges. But after a while, doesn't it get tiring? Doesn't it get to where, hey, I've proven what I can do, let's get these wins in. Now, for this video, it would be a lot more different if I had 5 other guys that I have communicated with before. And it doesn't even matter the skill set. It doesn't even matter, like, who it is on my friends list. I've played with most of my people that's on my friends list. I know how they play. Or I can figure out during the game, hey, you stay here, you do this, you do that. I'm not always a leader. Sometimes I'm the supportive role player. But the fact is that when you're able to talk, you're able to set up a lot more damage. And what I feel like with the kill streaks on this, Cluster Strike gives a good amount of damage around the area. Now, I could probably use a cruise missile, but the issue is the cruise missile, you have to log in your little tablet, and you got to bring it down. And by the time you bring it down, you're screwed. So put a cluster bomb down, forget about it, and look a different area, because that will basically be your claymore of massive, like 3 missile strikes coming down. And as you can see here, I can see where people are located. I go to where I need to be, and I'm there ready to go. And again, don't spend much time up here, but if it gives you a little bit of help, let it help you. I mean, it's a dangerous place if you don't know where they're coming from, just like right there. You get taken out. And sometimes when you're climbing up the ladder, you don't even make it up. And again, I would say about 3/4 of the time you don't make it up. So, however you play Rust, just remember one thing. If you see a guy with names like mine on the other team, just know I'm gunning for you. Just know that your boy is going to do his best to make you look stupid and to make me win no matter what cost. Now, is it probable that I'm going to have a good KD? Maybe. Is it possible that I have a horrible KD on this? Yes. But for me, again, it's about win-loss, and I'm not here to make excuses. I'm here to win. So put up your big boy pants. Get your gun ready, whatever gun you want, because I'm gunning for you. I will see you guys next video. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Make sure to leave a comment if you want to subscribe if you haven't. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Have a great night. Peace.